So let me introduce Ashwini. Ashwini Chaitanya. He is the CEO of Timios, am I?
Yep, that's right.
That's the product.
That's the brand.
Brand. And you'll talk about the company.
Yeah, I can.
After enjoying a successful career as a technologist at Tier 1 investment bank, like Goldman Sachs, Deutsche Bank, UBS across US and UK, Ashwini, along with his sister Hima Bindu, started Timios 2.5 years ago. Timios is first of its kind kids exclusive food brand. They are present and doing well in all leading e-commerce portals while expanding offline as well. They received funding from iconic company MTR Foods. So it is Ashwini, and after he finishes, any questions, once again urge you to note it down and we'll take it.
Good, thank you. Good evening, guys. Good afternoon, rather. So I'll give a background about myself and about Timios and why we started it, and then go back to e-commerce. In fact, like why we are in e-commerce, why not others, and things like that. So I'm from Bangalore. I did my college here, went to US, went to worked there for a couple of years. Then in London for like 9 years. Worked in, explaining Goldman Sachs and other places. I always wanted to do something new, and found out like 3 or 4 areas where I wanted to work in. And in that journey, figured out that India is such a big country, but still it doesn't have a brand exclusively for the kids in the food space. That surprised me. In fact, it shocked me. Approached friends, family, and shared the same. And slowly, after 2 days or 3 days, people started coming. Yeah, it's a grey area. There is infant food, but most of the food what is going into kids and schools are junk. A lot of schools, in fact, ban sending packaged food. So that is when, along with my sister, she's a nutritionist. We both thought like, should we start one? Shared the ideas with my family. Fortunately, they agreed to allow me to quit my job and put my savings into this, and that's how we started Timios. This happened in the year 2016 when we started with a couple of products, and then in 2017 MTR invested. They liked what we are doing, and we also like them because they also had the similar thought process of good quality food products. And yeah, that's the story. Coming to Timios, Timios has a range of products. We cater to babies, toddlers, and school-going kids, that is 5 year plus. Babies 0 to 2, toddlers 2 to 5. And all our products are natural, no preservatives whatsoever. Name what is called junk, we don't have it. It's not fried, it doesn't have too much sugar, it doesn't have too much salt. Because it is age appropriate, the format also changes. Like something which is very crispy for a schooler and something very soft or munchy for a toddler or a baby. So that's how we divide. You can go online at mytimios.com and look at our products. If you have any doubts, you can leave it in the customer feedback or contact us section. So when Manjunath called me, he asked me to speak specifically about e-commerce, basically the challenges what we are facing or how we have overcome it, and then what is our kind of plan what we are having in the next couple of months or years. Let me tell you, I started my first e-commerce selling apart from our website, which no one used to visit, in a train journey from Hyderabad to Bangalore to Hyderabad. I was in a train with a laptop, went on to Amazon seller, registered, and first SKU went live. It was such a simple thing. It was like, do it yourself, you give the EN code, you give the description of the product, you give a couple of specific pictures like front, back, whatever mandatory is, and then click, it published, and it also said that share it with your friends in LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp, that this product is like. So it is that very simple and straightforward. Our major sellers are Amazon, which is like I don't see Amazon as a shopping or an e-commerce platform. It is actually a search engine platform for shopping. You don't go and type, I want this in Amazon. You go and say, I want night bulb, I want LED, I want TV. And then you go into specifics like what you want. So it's almost like a search engine. It's like Google for shopping. But when you come to Big Basket, you kind of know you are there to do grocery shopping, and you go and put like what you want, right? I mean, you all go and say maybe I want MTR Sambar or Nandini ghee, kind of stuff, right? There is a difference. And then our other big portal where we sell is FirstCry. No brainer, we are kids company, FirstCry is sweets company, so our TG is 100% matching, so we do well. So in e-commerce challenges or topics, I want to cover 3 to 4 topics. One is convenience, which I kind of spoke about, the ease of starting a business, the ease of getting online. Right? You have certain documents like the GST, the incorporation certificate, the area where you're working, some of the pictures, good pictures, otherwise no one would like, and then you are on. The second is discovery. Nanjunda also kind of explained, right? I mean, 10 years back we had a big screen, 19-inch, 21-inch monitors where you can go and look for products and buy. Now it is coming to a almost like my phone is hardly 3.5 inch. So, and e-commerce platform have pretty much all the products in which they deal. Like Big Basket has around 25,000 to 30,000 SKUs. I mean, don't quote me on numbers, but roughly I'm telling. Amazon has billions, maybe hundreds of thousands. But you need to show yourself there, right? I mean, when showing in such a small phone or a mobile or a small screen, you need to show yourself to your consumers. So the way you name your product, the way you show your images, the way you are targeting your customers by giving the keywords or key searches, the category what you are operating on, the pricing, all of those matter. Otherwise you will be in page 2 or page 3 and no one would see you, or the chances of they bumping into you are going to decrease. It is very similar to what you have in Google search, like you are in page 1 or page 2 or page 3 in the category what you are operating. So make sure that your discovery is very, very important. For me, fortunately, I learned this early stage when FirstCry did a banner ad free for us. Literally in the first page, there are 6 banners, they gave 1 banner free for us. We did entire month sale in 1 day. Just imagine, entire month sale in 1 day. We were there before, we are there afterwards, but the question is how are you showing the people or your PG or your audience, your customers that you are there. So that's very, very important. The next one is logistics. Logistics play a very, very key role. As an end customer, when someone buys a product, if I go and buy Timios, and if it doesn't come well, I blame or try to put point on 2 things. One is, who is your e-commerce, where did you buy it? Amazon is bad, or Flipkart is bad, or some X is bad, or whatever it is, if the service is not good. The second is the brand gets tarnished, right? I mean, Timios products come this way, or X company's products came this way. So you need to be very careful on how you deliver the products. And also make sure that when it gets delivered, right? I mean, if you order something, like in our category is snacks, if I say that it's coming after 12 days or 7 days, then no one is interested, or people forget after even ordering. So see that your sellers or your channel partners in the e-commerce, whether it is combining with the Big Baskets or Amazon or FirstCry or Flipkart, you have there in very close to your TG. If your TG is metros, make sure that you have a warehouse in Bangalore or Hyderabad or NCR, so on and so forth. So the time to deliver is very, very important. That's on the logistics. Pricing is key. I'm not talking with respect to a consumer. Consumer always prices less is good. I'm not talking about the market fitment, like whether you are pricey or not. I'm saying that if anything is less than 300 rupees in e-commerce, it doesn't work. The reason for that is you have to ship it to the warehouse. They need to take it to the end mile or last the customer, the last mile. All these will not work if the product is anything less than 250 to 300. If you want to go and list something for less than that, you are free to, but end of the day, the ROI and the money what is going to come net is not going to be on your side. So the pricing for each SKU is very important. For us, we have enough products which are less than 100, less than 50 rupees. What we do is we bundle them. We do a weekly pack or we do a toddler baby pack, whatever it is. It's like a big combi which takes up almost like 300 rupees plus. The other important thing is the payment. A lot of times when even our website, when see you do a lot of things to get a customer on your website. then you show your product, you showcase them well, and then if you are lucky, they like your product, they go to they select, put it in the cart, and then do the payment. If that doesn't work, and if that is not seamless, then all the efforts what you have put, the 90% or the 95% effort what you have put is gone waste. So payment is very, very important. Believe me or not, in the last 2 months, I mean, at least I went to a couple of conferences, like 4 or 5 conferences in fact. Payment gateway and payment experience has been very, very key. In fact, a lot of e-commerce people are also thinking that for every transaction they will not charge you. It will come like a month-end credit card bill where you have all done the transactions and you pay it once. It is typical to the wallet kind of thing where you preload. Why you preload or why you take that wallet system so that you don't want to pay every time you are taking that service. It's just the opposite. You take the service for the entire month and then you pay it, right? So that kind of stuff. There is one more facility which has come in the payment. Like when you buy something in Amazon or Flipkart or BigBasket, there is also like subscribe, where you want something you can actually buy once and automatically your payment gateway supports. Hopefully, pick a payment gateway which supports subscribe as well, where month on month you get a reminder that you need to pick something and take it from there. So that is very, very important. Payment gateway, discovery, logistics, then what else? The other important thing is if you are in e-commerce or if you are selling in an e-commerce, also try to see who is selling there or who are the top selling categories in that platform. Because if your category is not there in the top 3 or top 4, then it's very likely that you will do well there. Because the TG which is coming there is not in line. Let's assume that what are the chances of selling if iPhone or even if it's listed in first try? I mean, the TG which is going to first try is all for the babies. In fact, 0 to 3 years is the 60% or 70% of the category. Anything above that is slowly diminishing. So the category is also very, very important. So I thought these are the 4 or 5 points I wanted to discuss on the e-commerce side. If you have any questions after the session,
questions
later. Thank you.
You want to talk about any particular challenges you had?
The challenges what we have is getting the right TG, right? It is kind of taken for granted from any of your investors or any of your competitors that you need to know your persona 1, persona 2, persona 3 left to right. And your TG, you need to know your TG, where they come from, what they are doing, what they want to do, when they will come back. So that fortunately can be kind of managed if you are an e-commerce platform. If you are an offline store, it's very difficult to know when they are coming, who is buying and how to control. I'm not talking about one store, I'm talking about maybe 10,000 stores or 5,000 stores. But in e-commerce, you are talking about entire India buying or the world buying from one store, and you can capture the data, right? So this challenge was there for me like 6-7 months back when we are selling, we are doing decent. People come and ask me like, why they are buying, who is buying, and how frequently they buy. And if as a promoter of the company and the owner of the company or the people in the company, they don't know who are their customers, why they are coming, how frequently they are coming, there's no point. So we went back to all our channel partners and started asking them slow and steadily, like we want this data, we want that data. I want how many people are actually repeat from this space. Trust me, if you ask properly and the right questions, you get that data. Fortunately, I can now say that this many households we occupy in BigBasket. These are the number of orders we used to get in Amazon X month, and now we got so many, and so much is the demographics. X percentage is the repeat order, and what is the frequency of repeat, how many drop, how many add up. All this data is very, very important, and this is not easily available. Provided you go and ask the right questions, you build right relationships with your channel partners, and then hit from there. So, I mean, the points what I made are all challenges, but mitigate them, and I mean, e-commerce is not going to go anywhere, so you have to address them.
So, how do you try to address that aspect of dropouts?
So good. Once you have the data, like what is working, like why people are coming, so you know the TG, what they do and how they are doing. The dropouts also you need to see like why they have dropped out. Is it because the payment gateway didn't go through, or they thought it is X and they bought Y? Simple example: if someone wants ours as a snack, for example, and someone for a drink or a movie, if they buy our snack, it is actually not suitable for them because it's for our kids, right? So the TG is a mismatch. You need to check. So if there is a TG mismatch, then is our the image on the e-commerce or the text on the e-commerce, is it misguiding or is it misleading? So you need to capture that. Analyze the data on where, how and when they are dropped out, and you need to fix it. Basically, e-commerce gives that leverage of going deeper into the data what you are looking at, and then you need to fix the problems. So,
Are there right now?
no. Yeah, this is a continuous process, right? I mean, if there are no dropouts, then I would not be here. I would be like sitting at
So
the
you
gate.
want to share something about what are the few things you're trying to do on that?
In fact, I was just talking to Ajay also. The persona 1, persona 2, persona 3, what I spoke about is not a one-day thing or a two-day thing. It is something what you look continuously on what is happening on the platform, where you are getting traction from, and what you have done to get the traction or what you have done to distract them. So this is a continuous journey what you are going to do. Lot of things play. Simple example. We have products, our products are basically bought by a mother in general, right? I mean, a kid's product, a mother will do a research or a search, gets to know about us, and they buy it. We observe that most of these shopping things happen 8 o'clock or 8:30 onwards, because the kids in the evening, they're back from office or they're back from work, kids are fed, they're watching TV or they're sleeping. That is when the shopping actually happens. We get almost not nil, but very less sales on a Saturday and Sunday. Why? Because parents are busy with their kids. They don't go to e-commerce portal and buy kids snacks. Yes, Big Basket is an exception because they buy a lot of other products along with our product. So Saturdays and Sundays, Big Basket is good. But otherwise, if they are exclusively buying Timios, it is always in the middle of the night, early in the morning, working hours, not on weekends. So this data, what we have done is, we have used when actually we need to send our Instagram post, when actually we need to do a Facebook post, or when we need to show an ad, or when we need to show an ad in Amazon. So that kind of stuff is very important. So that is a journey we are continuously doing, we will be doing it, and it is, it is teaching us a lot of new things. The other thing what I want to share, challenge-wise is, e-commerce platforms are also evolving, like the subscribe stuff what I told, the payments cycle as explained. The advertisement features what they are giving is also different. Some time back, if I take example of Amazon, I don't know full Amazon, but I'm just sharing my learnings. We used to do AdWords for the products what we have selling. In that case, it doesn't mean that Timio should be sold only by us. You can sell, we can sell, anyone can buy products and sell it on Amazon. But the advertisements what we are posting only result sales in our seller only, or my seller only, or myself. But now there are ways in Amazon where what you can do is, not exactly affiliate, Amazon comes with an umbrella service which is called advertisement services, or managed advertisement services, where you go and say, this is my brand, this is what I am spending, these are my keywords, and anyone who is selling gets benefited. It's like an umbrella, which was not there 1 year back or 6 months back. At least I was not aware of it. So those are the things which help. The other thing which help in Amazon is when you are a small company, no one actually takes care of you or is bothered about you, because your contribution is very, very little. If it comes to Amazon or if it comes to Flipkart, all these sellers or these portals have a dedicated warehouse, like where you can stock them, and the shipping and all of those things happen very quickly because it's under their control, and they take the responsibility of any shipping issues. So it doesn't come to the brand. They take, okay, sorry, it is my fault, we are going to fix it, we are refund it, whatever it is. To get to that stage, you need to do a certain amount of business. But most of these e-commerce sellers or e-commerce platforms are looking at startups which are different, which are unique and getting traction. And they start their own incubator center or launchpad center, which is there in Amazon, Flipkart, all of them, even BigBasket has them. They handhold you, they give all these facilities like FBA, credit, one account manager where you can add your products within 24 hours or 48 hours, otherwise it would have taken a week or so. So look out for these kind of initiatives in any of the e-commerce. Show that you are special and you get these facilities which is not available for others. So when you have this account manager, advertising assistants helping you on right keywords and helping you on do the analysis, getting the FBA, which is the warehouse which is linked to their sellers, help you to go much faster or get your sales on track, right? I mean, how many people of you don't buy because it's not in Amazon Prime? If it's in Amazon Prime, you rather go and buy from the seller than any other seller. So these are very, very important.
Last week,
Yeah.
is there anything you're still stuck with as a problem?
I mean,
Yeah, must be what?
we are stuck with X revenue. We want to 10x. As a problem as such, we are not in a place where we are selling TVs or LEDs where there is a discounting issues with e-commerce. The law is not very clear, where it is changing every time, and there is no clear direction. But we are not there, so that side of problems, it's opaque or doesn't bother me. The competition is definitely growing, so the points what I made to work on them and continuously make sure that you are top in the list of people like who is your TG to buy TVOs or your products is always challenging, and you need to keep working on it. I mean, apart from that, I think e-commerce is going to stay. We need to work hard and build it.